Morning! A nice early one again. 2 days running, look. This will be the third video in 2 days. What's going on? I've been sorting things out for Capel, upcoming show, which is 2-3 weeks away. Something like that. I don't know. We're all excited. We all want to get geared up. We all want to pack and we all want to leave right now. Of course, there's still weeks to go. Not that we're missing shows or anything. We love Capel show. It's one of the favourites of the year, along with Ramsey and Victory. There definitely are 3 favourite shows of the year. So I've been doing fun things. Now I know a lot of you, especially the Karen in the hobby, is going to go, "Oh my god, you can't do that. That looks shit." Food. What we eat at shows has always been an issue. You know, yeah, you can just go to the burger van and chomp on a £16 piece of shit brown biscuit in 2 bits of rock hard bun, and you will sustain yourself for the weekend at an extortionate rate and with the nutrition of cardboard. You can buy period correct K rations pre-boxed and get them shipped over from a few different companies that make them, and they ain't cheap. But of course they look the dog's bollocks when you eat them. No idea what they taste like, haven't got a clue. But why can't we have something in between that is cheap and looks, let's go with acceptable. Let's not go with looks amazing. Let's not go with looks good. Let's say it looks acceptable. The public will go, hey, he's eating some old shit. And of course they're going to say, are you really eating that, like they do no matter what we're eating? I once had somebody ask me that when I came back with a hot dog. Go figure. I don't know what he was going to eat. So, I have been experimenting with bits and pieces. Now, a lot of you are not going to like this. I don't care. As you know, I literally don't care about a lot. These tick a few boxes. They are cheap. We can make fuckloads of them for shows. And this is going to be an ongoing thing where we don't have to worry about, oh, now we've got to order a load of these and we've got to order a load of that. They can be done quickly, easily, no fuss. Like the CC2s. You want to spend, like the M42s and CC2, if you want to spend hours and hours rubbing Vaseline in, you crack on. You go ahead and waste, I don't know how many hours it would take to rub Vaseline into an entire jumpsuit. Or you can dunk it in decking oil, hang it, job done. So, I'm not telling you guys to do this. Don't care whether you take any of this advice or no advice or turn off now. So, K-ration boxes, obviously we know, don't buy the morale ones for Normandy. They weren't there. I mean, I don't know how many more times we have to say that. K-ration info, the best place to get them. They are the dog's bollocks. You can get them from other places, but for what you get, I'd stay with these. I can't remember the price. Go and look, K-rat info. Just Google that, it will come up. I'm sure the guy's name is Henry. Yeah. And have a chat with him and he'll hook you up with whatever you need. He will be mentioned a few times in this video. He does the outer cartons and the corresponding inner cartons. Now, I'll empty this as we go, so it'll be in a sort of strange order. Sugar. Yes, they did come in little cardboard boxes. Oh, brilliant. And I didn't pick one up from my display shelf. Let me grab one, because there is a reason. Just talk amongst yourselves a minute. I'm an idiot and I forgot to pick it up. We'll pick it up everything else. Okay, so there's a few different types. There's one for an example, 23 grams of fine grade sugar packed by Pattern Food Products, Chattanooga, Tennessee, which you'll notice is the same text on my box, just looks very different. So you have to look closely to see the writing. There we go. On both sides. So no matter which way you put it down, the public can see what it is. Okay. And yeah, I know the design is completely different. They were very different. So now you'll see the difference. It's a different shape and it's a slightly different thickness, but contains about the same amount of sugar. So, do I worry about those few mils? No. No, I don't. If you do, don't do it. Now, the good news is, these boxes are pence, and I don't mean like 10p or 15p. I mean they're like, you know, 0.5p a box. They come like that. They are pharmaceutical boxes for pills or something like that, and you will pay absolutely next to nothing for them. I mean, I think I got 1,000 of them for it. It was something like 15 quid. I mean, I can't remember. It was a while ago. So I've used them for all sorts of bits and pieces. Glue the bottom shut. Glue the top shut. Sugar barely comes out. So, sugar. What else do we have in our box of goodies? Oh, let's do the most annoying thing to do so far. D-bars! Yay! A few different designs. Drove me insane. And what is in this? Yes, chocolate. You've got it. You can get these moulds off of eBay. Do a search for them. I've used this a lot. And I have put a crack in this one. They are quite sturdy, but you do need to look after them. I've got 3 2-ounce and 2 4-ounce bars. Haven't damaged the bigger ones yet. I've only damaged this one literally because I was banging it on the side to get it out because I'm impatient. I'm ham-fisted, and so I did damage that one. But they are very good, and if you take more care, they will last a lot longer. They're still usable. So inside, 1 solid bar of chocolate. The labels, you can get the labels from Carentan. They are really good. However, the cost starts building up. So, I went through a load of mine, and again, they're exactly the same as the ones that Kratinfo has. That's one of the better ones. Because normally these original ones bloat, and they literally, the wrapper splits. But, you know, with some jiggery pokery and lots of photographs, and you put it all together and you redesign it all, you can have lots of different designs. So, I printed these huge, great big sheets of 5 different designs, and those sheets have 15 D-ration bars on them, and again, we're talking pence. That's probably 10p to print that sheet. So 15 D bars worth of wrappers for 10p. I mean, the chocolate was the most expensive thing, but then again, we're going to eat it, so whoop-de-doo. I think it worked out at 250 grams of Galaxy, not that that will make a difference, chocolate, to do 3 2-ounce bars. I'm sure that's what it worked out as. If not, it was thereabouts. So what's that? 70-80 grams a bar. So if you want to make them, that's a rough guide to how much, because, you know, I went in blind and just bought a whole box of, and I do mean a whole retail box of about 40 bars of Galaxy. Spent the day just melting, making. So, I mean, those are probably my favourite item for the ones I've made. I got impatient because I couldn't bother to glue, and it was a nightmare trying to get it to stick. I tried Yoo-hoo, I tried Prick Stick, so I literally just taped the bottom. But as the public are not going to see the bottom, I don't care. I hate crackers, and I've gone with simple 2 bits of shortbread, cling film, job done. I hope you don't need instructions on how to make them if you want to. It literally is 2 bits of shortbread in cling film. Yeah, I know there should be crackers. I know the crackers are a slightly different size. I know they're a different thickness. I don't care. Those look a lot more period correct than eating burgers, tins of beans, or, you know, this isn't a perfect replica K-ration. This is cheap, simple, looks better than most things. That's the idea of this. This is the worst chewing gum reproduction you will see, sort of. The wrapper is printed on brown paper, and the inside one is a Wrigley's one, which I quite like the look of, but it's not correct. It's Free Dent chewing gum by Wrigley's. It just looks, the inside wrapper, if I can slide it out, will it come out? Yeah, it looks like that. You can obviously get the plain silver ones, but I quite like those. Oh, things stick together. Get out of it. Oh, so hasn't stuck properly. Yeah, one thing I found with Kratinfo's coffee, it consists of one little shiny silver thing that's opened on one end, like, yeah, and it is this figure when you're trying to put coffee in it as well. Open at this end, you put the required amount of coffee inside, and you get some hair straighteners, and you just quickly, literally just go snap, done. And don't have it too hot. And then that's sealed. Then you take the label, which is a giant sticker with a fold, and you stick it around that. Now, it's great when it's flat, because obviously it's going to stick perfectly. But when there's contents, it doesn't quite always line up. And you find it doesn't always stick. But it is a brilliant idea. You just have to persuade it to stick. And as I found out after opening the box, some of them have undone a little bit. But they are really good. He's got 4, I think, designs. There might be more. 5 designs. There's Soul Calf, there's Nesca. There's all the usual ones you're used to seeing. I haven't bothered to find a cheaper way of doing these yet. However, I'm going to get labels printed. I've got a load of original ones. In fact, there's one there. Is that the same? It is. No, it's not. It's almost the same on one side. No, it's... yeah, and there you go. So that's the repro from K-Ration, and there's the original one. However, the reverse is very different. So, I mean, these are easy to scan in and edit and whatever you want to do. So you could just make every video. You could just make stickers of these and find the little packets you get in hotels and buy an industrial box of those, commercial box, and size the stickers to go on those. Would be dirt cheap. For now, I'll keep using K-Ration info until I can be bothered to try and find them. Okay. And oh, there was another pack of those because you had 2. Now I've not bothered with the cans because the cans are just a nightmare. The cans can still be bought that are the correct size because they were an industrial standard size back then, and they can still be purchased. The problem comes around, you need a sealing machine. That's £1,000 or thereabouts. And then what the hell are you going to put in them? I mean, I don't want to eat fish. Do I really want to be repackaging ham and cheese? No. I don't even particularly want to eat cold ham and cold cheese, let alone trying to be warming it up and making it edible. No, I am just not going to bother. All of these are going to be kept open, like I've already eaten it, because I don't want to eat that shit. I have got a can of a plastic tub of something called Tang. Never used it. And it literally is orange powder. And in a lot of these you had lemon powder, orange powder, and then they discontinued the lemon powder because everybody hated it and replaced it with grape, which to me sounds just as vile. I mean, why lemon in the first place? It's fucking horrible. Orange I get. Who doesn't like orange? But why would you go to grape from lemon? Strawberry, raspberry, blackcurrant, normal flavours, grape. Strange. So that's coming to make those. I think I've got about 20 of those. So I'll make a load of those for these as well. So the contents aren't going to match exactly what's supposed to be. They're all identical, whether it's breakfast, dinner or supper for me. And yeah, I know that the breakfast had this in it and the dinner had this in it. I'm not interested in all that. I just want something that looks better than burgers. That is the whole idea to this. Don't care if you don't like it, because I know I'm going to take a load of flack for this, and I'm not interested. This is an idea. You want to do it, you crack on. If you don't want to do it, don't give a shit. If you want to get these like made, ask me. I will give you my PDF. You can print them to your heart's content. I get a printer to do it, and they just send them to you. Boom, chop, 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 done. If you want the labels for the sugar, again, I'll send you the PDF. I'll tell you where to go get them printed. You can get them printed. I won't be telling you where to get those boxes because I fucking can't remember. But just Google, search, use Google. Google is your friend. Labels for chewing gums are online. They can be downloaded. If you really can't find them, I guess I can dig mine out. They're somewhere. The 4-ounce D-ration bars I haven't bothered to make because they're made of cardboard. They're more sturdy. So K-ration info for those. As well as the D-ration bars, some of mine have either malted milk boxes, caramel boxes, or vanilla caramels. All of these are K-ration info again. I've got a big job lot of stuff from him to play around with. You can put all sorts of things in them. You can cut up a block of fudge to shape. You can put, and there's milk chews which look sort of correct-ish, I mean vaguely. And they fit quite well. Use your imagination. If it fits in the box, I'd say it's free game. But again, it's up to you. If you want the dextrose tablets to be in the dextrose box, enjoy eating Lucozade tablet things and chomping through those. Yum yum. I mean, how many times a day do you want to eat them? Be bouncing off the walls if you have a few boxes of them. Other things, I mean, everybody knows how to make shit tickets. One of those, wrap it around some toilet paper. It's not soft, not rocket science, is it? Move the original bits to one side. I haven't bothered to do this yet because it's the most dull thing in the world. Other than that, because I'm not putting the cans in them, what am I missing? Cigarettes, I don't smoke, I'm not going to bother. I gave them away. I traded them, whatever. Fruit bars, I have the fruit bar wrappers from Carentan. I don't eat fruit. I could smash up some Nutrigrain bars or something like that and reform them into a fruit bar. I don't know. I probably won't even bother. I think the fruit bar wrappers will remain in the box of stuff that came. I don't think anything else is going to be used. Let's look on the back of a dinner. Matches, I may make some matches just because they're handy. Yeah, and the only other thing was the cam, which I'm not doing. Okay, some ideas to play around with. If you don't want to do it, don't care. If you want the PDFs, ping me a message through the website, give me your email address, and I will try and email them to you. If I can't email them, I may have to do a Dropbox thing, but either way, you can have them. I made them. They're free. You know, they cost me nothing but an hour of my time. Big deal. Anyway, super quick video, 18 minutes, not bad. I've cut the shit down to waffling on for hours. Anyway, just remember, these are not perfect. They are not supposed to be perfect. They're supposed to be cheap, edible, and cheerful. That's it. Karen, jump. Laters.